Hey guys, welcome to Tribal Review. I'm Katya Kreisler. On this week's episode, we will have another not-so-newlywed game with Jolie.
And I'm Jolie Thomas. We'll also talk with you guys about your spring break plans. Your Tribal Review starts now. Enjoy a dance club experience at Lunar Bowl with disco lighting, current and classic music videos playing on our 10-foot big screens, and your BFFs. Explore one of our weekend cosmic bowling sessions and get your bowling groove on.
The Missouri Interscholastic Press Association put out a 2-week challenge for high school journalists to complete. Broadcast journalists were given the prompt just when you think you have nothing left to give. So Joe Seba and Katie Schoeneman took the challenge and thought of Allison Shoemaker and her unique challenge. She was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at 18 months old. However, she still runs track and cross country and never gives up. Here's her story of courage and perseverance.
Research shows that 1 in 323 children have cerebral palsy. Allison Shoemaker was only 18 months old when she was diagnosed. Even with the disability, Allison has been able to run cross country and track.
I decided to run track and cross country to show people, even though I have a disability, I can still run and do all the things that most people can do.
Allison has overcome challenges in her life and has had a tremendous amount of support from her mother and grandmother. Miss Jeanette Shoemaker has raised her to never give up.
If you ask her, there's nothing wrong with her because I've raised her that way. You see so many people that use their disability because they don't want to do something or stuff like that. And when Allison starts something, she knows she has to finish it because I don't allow her to be a quitter.
Along with the support of her family, Allison has support from her coaches and fellow runners. Mr. Early has been very impressed with the way other runners have treated Allison.
At the end of some of the races, sometimes when the kids have finished their race, they'll go out and they'll cheer her on and sometimes even run with her. And I think that's a great team bonding thing. Sometimes it gets a little emotional watching kids as they run with a teammate. And certainly when she finishes a race, everybody's cheering for her, and that's always exciting for me.
Sometimes Allison feels like she has nothing else left to give, but despite all that, she never gives up in believing that she can do what others can do.
I just tell myself that I can do it and I can push through it no matter how hard it is. I can do it no matter what.
Even with the obstacles that have been thrown at Allison, she has been able to overcome them with the support of her family, friends, and coaches. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Katie Schoeneman.
Spring sports teams have started practicing for their season openers. Girls soccer, boys tennis, boys golf, boys and girls track and baseball are all working hard to achieve success this year. Katya Kreisler caught up with a few athletes to see how they feel about the upcoming season. Spring sports have started. Many athletes have high expectations for this season.
Individually, I want to go to sectionals for sure, and as a team, I want to get closer, create a closer bond, and maybe come out and win the first tournament out at Drum Farm.
The baseball team is hoping to improve their record. Peyton Tolliver is excited to see what this season brings.
I'm hoping that we're going to win districts and go further on in the past couple of years, and than what we've done in the past couple of years.
Lots of athletes have been working in the off-season. Jake Frazier hopes to improve his PR this season.
I've been working after school with Coach Sneed, going up to Excelsior Springs and pole vaulting. That's pretty much it.
Good luck to everyone playing spring sports. I'm Katya Kreisler reporting for Tribal Review.
In a world where comfortable, roomy seats and delicious snacks await your arrival, the Blue Springs 8 Theater at 1901 Northwest 7 Highway in Blue Springs offers a friendly atmosphere to view the top box office movies. Catch these recent releases this week at the Blue Springs 8.
Jolie Thomas went out again and interviewed a couple of teachers who are married and are working together in our school. Then she played the Not So Newlywed game with them and found out some interesting things.
The land of eternal spring, end quote.
The Farmers have been married for 22 years. Let's see how compatible they are.
So Tim, tell me. The 4th of July.
I would say Christmas. Definitely 4th of July. Likes to blow things up.
I would say Christmas. I would pay down our debt, and if there was anything left over, I'd set up some college funds for my kids.
I would pay off all of my debt. Pay off all of our debt.
Probably the same thing. Conan the Barbarian.
Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. Oh, that's really hard. Probably some action-packed movie where he's saving the planet.
She'd be Meryl Streep in any of her movies, and she would end up saying, "They like me. They really like me." It would have to be maybe this very second right now.
One time I had a piano recital, and I was billed as the best piano student and for memorizing the most songs, and I started playing the song and I forgot it. It was pretty embarrassing. I have no idea.
Possibly when everyone realized that she married me back in the day. We went out to dinner in Columbia to the Katy Station restaurant.
We were freshmen in college, and we went to a restaurant in Columbia. It was pouring down rain. I think it was called Katy Station.
Now you know a little bit more about the Farmers. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Jolie Thomas.
There's always fun in store at Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Independence. Visit the store, choose, create, and celebrate your customized design on a wide selection of apparel and gifts. Your order can be printed and ready within 24 hours. Let Big Frog outfit you today.
It's time for this week's Tom Tom Talk. What will you be doing over spring break? Marina Rios went around the school to talk to students about their plans for a week off school.
Spring break is just a couple weeks away. Here are some things that a few students have planned for this break.
For spring break, I'm going to go to Florida and surprise my grandparents for my cousin's birthday. No, my aunt's the only person that knows I'm coming, so.
I'm either going to Nebraska with my friend, or I'm probably just going to sleep the entire time.
For spring break, I'm going to be playing soccer for the high school. We have 5 games, so.
Spring break, I'm hanging out with my sisters, Gretel and Tabitha.
I have track practice every single day, and I have 2 track meets on a Tuesday and Thursday, I believe, and then the weekend I have a volleyball tournament.
Probably just work. Come see me at Chipotle.
For spring break, I'm going to be going to Fort Lauderdale in Florida and spending time on the beach.
Over spring break, I'm going to hang out with my girls, Patricia and Helen and Tabitha.
My plans are track practice, and a lot of it. Squad.
My spring break plans are to play soccer all week. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Marina Rios.
That's all we have for you this week. Next week we will find out what life is like for a student teacher.
And we'll meet the school social worker to see how she helps students in our school. Thanks for watching and have a great week.